Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SABARINA binti SHAPIE. So today we are going to talk about a very important topic, which is how to make learning mathematical logic and proving techniques more interesting and effective. Mathematical logic is the foundation of logical reasoning. It involves understanding the principles and structures that govern sound reasoning and valid argumentation. Proving techniques are essential for validating mathematical statements. However, these topics can be challenging to some learners, and this will create a disengagement while learning. So, we are going to explore some of the strategic ways to close the gap to make these subjects more engaging, fun, and learnable. The techniques that we are going to cover is interactive learning methods, real-world applications, collaborative learning, technology and multimedia, and more. One of the effective ways to incorporate interactive learning is through hands-on activities such as games. And for example, by using logic puzzles can be a great way to introduce students to the basics of logical reasoning. Puzzles challenge students to think critically and apply logical principles in a fun and engaging manner. Similarly, interactive proof games can help students understand the structure and process of mathematical proofs in a more hands-on way. It was found that puzzles can help with our abilities such as thinking, attention, and reasoning. It was also found that puzzle-type logical thinking game can train and improve logical thinking ability of learners. It was also published in the International Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry. The people over 50 who is more engaged in games such as Sudoku and crosswords, the better their brains function. It has also been explained that playing puzzle is an easy way to train brain function. Another innovative approach is to use the logic-based escape rooms. These are the collaborative games where students must solve a series of logic problems to escape from a virtual room. This not only makes learning fun but also encourages teamwork and collaboration. Students work together, share ideas, and help each other. They enhance student engagement by making learning enjoyable and stimulating. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is FAIZATUL NAJWA binti MINGGU. The next is personalized learning path. Personalized learning paths are crucial for effective education, particularly in complex subjects like mathematical logic and proving techniques. Adapting teaching methods to accommodate diverse learning style and paces ensures all students can engage and master the materials. By offering varied learning resources such as videos, text, and hands-on activities, educators cater to different preferences and enhance comprehension. Adaptive learning technologies further personalize the experience by adjusting content based on individual performance, addressing specific challenges with targeted support. Regular formative assessments and feedback from instructors and peer guide students, fostering a growth mindset and empowering them to navigate challenging concepts with confidence and resilience. The next way is continuous feedback and assessment. The first one is interactive quizzes and games. Implementing gamified quizzes and interactive challenges in learning mathematical logic and proving enhances student engagement and understanding. By integrating game mechanics like points, levels, and rewards, educators make learning enjoyable and motivating. Immediate feedback reinforces key concepts, aiding effective learning. This approach fosters active participation and a competitive spirit, encouraging continuous improvement. Real-time polls and surveys gauge comprehension instantly, enabling instructors to adjust teaching strategies dynamically. Live polls stimulate interactive discussions, fostering a collaborative learning environment where students explore diverse problem-solving approaches. Overall, integrating gamified quizzes and real-time polls enriches the educational experience, making learning interactive, enjoyable, and responsive to students' needs. The second one is personalized feedback from instructor. Personalized feedback from instructors goes beyond simply marking assignments and tests. It involves a detailed analysis that highlights both strengths and areas for improvement in a student's work. By acknowledging strengths, instructors affirm students' understanding and encourage them to continue excelling in those areas. Meanwhile, identifying areas for improvement with specific feedback helps students recognize their weakness and understand where they need to focus their efforts for growth. This process is crucial in fostering a supportive learning environment where students feel valued and motivated to engage deeply with the material. Moreover, personalized feedback includes suggestions for alternative approaches to problem solving. This aspect is particularly valuable in subjects like mathematical logic and proving technique.
My name is Azli. Understanding the practical application of mathematical logic and proving technique is crucial for bringing abstract concepts with real-life related. By demonstrating how these principles are used in various fields, we can engage students more effectively and motivate them to delve deeper into their studies. In technology, logical reasoning forms the foundation for developing algorithms and programming. Concepts such as Boolean algebra and logic gates are essential for designing and optimizing digital equations, which are integral to the functionality of computers and electronic devices. This application helps students see how logical principles underpin everyday technology, making the subject matter more relatable and interesting. Logical reasoning plays a critical role in healthcare, particularly in diagnostic process and treatment planning. Medical professionals rely on logical framework to analyze symptoms, identify disease, and determine effective treatment options. For instance, decision tree and Bayesian network utilize logical reasoning to enhance diagnostic accuracy and treatment efficiency. Illustrating this application helps students appreciate how logic supports efficient decision making in medical settings. Logical principles are fundamental in the legal profession, where lawyers and judges stand to build case, analyze evidence, and make fair and just decisions. Understanding logical fallacies and constructing valid arguments are essential skills in legal reasoning. By exploring this application, students can grasp how logical reasoning ensures fairness and justice within the legal system, highlighting this critical importance of this theoretical concept. In summary, mathematical logic and proving technique transcend mere abstract concept by playing integral role in technology, healthcare, and legal fields that impact daily life. Connecting this theory to practice not only enhance understanding but also inspire students to recognize the practical value of logical reasoning. This approach fosters deeper engagement and motivates students to explore the subject matter more truly. Next, let's discuss the benefit of collaborative learning. Learning is often more effective when it is shared social activity. Collaborative learning encourages students to work together, share ideas, and learn from each other. This approach can be particularly beneficial for understanding complex subjects like mathematical logic and proving technique. Group projects and peer tutoring are excellent ways to promote collaborative learning. For instance, students can work together on logic-based challenge or proof constructs project. This collaborative activity allows students to discuss different approaches, clarify doubts, and build on each other's idea. This not only enhances their understanding but also fosters a sense of community and teamwork. In collaborative problem-solving sessions, students can tackle difficult problems together, developing their creative knowledge and skill. This approach helps students develop critical thinking and problem-solving ability, as they must expand their reasoning, challenge each other's assumptions, and work towards a common solution. Peer discussion are another valuable aspect of collaborative learning, encouraging students to discuss and debate logical concepts and proof strategy help them articulate their truth and gain new insight. This process of verbalizing and refining their ideas can deepen their understanding and help them retain information better. Collaborative learning also promotes the development of soft skills such as communication, teamwork, and empathy. These skills are essential for success in any field and are particularly important in professions that require logical reasoning, and problem solving. By fostering a collaborative learning environment, we can help students build a deeper and more nuanced understanding of mathematical logic and proving technique, while also developing important interpersonal skills.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Siti Azli. So I'm going to explain the use of technology and multimedia to make this subject more interesting. So technology and multimedia can transform learning, making it more engaging and effective. The digital age offers tools that bring abstract concepts to life, catering to diverse learning styles. Educational software and online platforms create interactive environments for exploring logical concepts and practicing proof techniques. For instance, interactive proof software allows students to construct and test proof step by step, with immediate feedback to help them learn from mistakes and understand the logical flow. Logic simulators are another valuable tool, enabling students to visualize and manipulate logical circuits. Experimenting with these simulators, students can gain a hands-on understanding of complex logical systems. Next, regarding educational videos and multimedia presentations provide dynamic content, illustrating abstract concepts with animations, real-world examples, and expert explanations. So multimedia presentations combine text, images, audio, and video, creating rich multi-sensory learning experiences. Online platforms offer additional benefits by providing access to a wide range of resources, enabling collaborative learning. Students can join discussions, study groups, and collaborate on projects regardless of their location. These platforms also can integrate polls, quizzes, and other interactive elements, making learning more interactive and engaging. Now we move on to storytelling and contextual learning. Storytelling and contextual learning make abstract concepts relatable and memorable by situating them within engaging narratives and real-world contexts. Real-life case studies demonstrate logical reasoning in fields such as technology, healthcare, and law. Exploring how logic solves real-world problems such as Boolean logic in computer programming shows the practical utility of this concept. So hypothetical scenarios and thought experiments challenge students to enjoy logical principles, to solve problems or explore theoretical questions, making learning interactive and stimulating critical thinking. So move on to visual aids and interactive activities such as animations and role-playing help students visualize and enact logical concepts, making them more concrete and easier to understand. These techniques not only engage students but also deepen their understanding, connecting abstract concepts to stories and real-world application ensures better retention and application to knowledge. For example, during class, our lecturer Sir Najee has taught us that how to easily to remember the truth table, especially for implication. So as given for P and Q, 1 represent as baik and 0 represent as jahat. So for 1 implies to 1, which means baik bergantung dengan baik, this means 1. Okay, so move on to 1 implies to 0, which means baik bergantung dengan jahat. Logically, it means no good, so the answer is 0. Next is 0 implies to 1, okay, which means jahat bergantung dengan baik, it means a good thing, so the answer is 1. So lastly, however, if 0 implies to 0, which means jahat bergantung dengan jahat, it has to be 1.
Hi, I am Nur AMIRAH ADZMAN, and I will share another great way to make learning mathematical logic and proving techniques more interesting and effective, which is by incorporating more natural language and informal explanations alongside the formal symbolic logic. This approach can help students relate better to the material and see the practical applications of what they are learning. When we teach mathematical logic, it's easy to get caught up in the formal symbols and strict definition. But this can be really intimidating for students who are new to the subject. Instead, we can start with simple, everyday examples that illustrate the same concept. For instance, instead of diving straight into formal proofs, we might start by explaining logical statements using common scenarios. Imagine explaining logical connectors like AND, OR, and NOT with real-life situations. For example, you could say, if you want to go to the park and it's sunny, both conditions need to be true. Or if you can either have pizza or burgers for lunch but not both, that's an example of an exclusive OR.
These kinds of explanation make abstract concepts much more tangible. In addition to using informal language, providing practical examples that students can relate it to is crucial. For example, when teaching logical implications, you could use examples from everyday decision making. For example, if it rains, then we will cancel the picnic. This helps students see how logical statements operate in real life. So here we come to the end. Making learning mathematical logic and proving techniques more interesting and effective involves using interactive methods, connecting theory to real-world applications, fostering collaboration, leveraging technology, integrating storytelling, personalizing learning paths, providing continuous feedback, and also by incorporating informal language and relatable examples, we can demystify abstract concepts, making them more accessible and engaging for students. These strategies not only enhance understanding but also spark a lasting interest in logical reasoning and problem solving.